Back up.
Golden.
We're gonna fire back
Sweet.
up.
Hey, nice community troubleshooting, folks.
Thank you, everybody.
When you
All
do
right,
have a
so
chance, come bug me when you're off of work.
Sonic is like, I would. You better be damned before I put all your face cams into this bullshit.
yeah, it kind of sucks that I can't exactly like put a face cam into it, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do this for a while during the panel streams, so that's all right. That's all right.
Don't you want to see my beautiful face?
I wish, like, you guys know how I like doing cameras on stuff, but nevertheless. Good, don't judge me. I only smacked my knee.
I was gonna say, like, Seffi, if he
Come
could
on,
upgrade
Sonic,
his,
don't be
if
so
he could
abusive
upgrade
to your
his
knee.
CPU and not upgrade anything
Yeah,
else,
don't hurt yourself.
if it's compatible,
not to.
could he possibly do that?
Okay.
Well, no, because his motherboard would not be compatible with most of the CPUs
Sonic
that would be medium
Sonic
range.
is abusing his
I
knee.
said
Party
if
foul.
it was compatible.
Meanwhile, all right. So we're back. Sorry about all that, guys.
Used to be
I gotta
super
introduce you to
intelligent.
Sammy there, Sonic.
Uh, it just gets to be a pain in the ass when I have to restart 3 times and everything. But I mean, you know. All right. So as I was going to say, I was going to ask Colby since he just joined in. By the way, thank you for joining us. Glad to have
Sure.
you with us.
Yeah, definitely.
So today's topic is content creation.
Right.
And I honestly, I've asked these questions to these wonderful, amazing folks here. And so I'm going to ask you, what inspired you to start up as a content creator?
Yeah. Oh, good question. And that goes back to 2010. So I started watching other YouTubers and Twitchers. It was called. It had been recently renamed to Twitch from before it was the other name. And God, I'm drawing a blank.
I
But
think it was
watched a
like
few-
Justin.tv or something.
Yeah, Justin.tv. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, and it had recently switched to the name Twitch, and I was also watching some streamers on YouTube playing games that I was playing, and I just realized, I could do that. And I thought it would be fun to entertain people with my own kind of humor, or just, it's like incidental humor, getting mad at games and like getting pissed at dying 10 times. So I figured, well, why not do this? There was this game coming out, Fallout New Vegas. So I figured, well, why don't we just try my hand at it and see what happens? So that's what inspired me. It's just watching other people and then realizing, hey, I could do this too.
So, so that gave you the motivation. Basically, was what gave you the motivation there for starting up your channel and stuff.
Yeah, and specifically the walkthroughs I was watching before I ever started uploading was walkthroughs of BioShock and BioShock 2 and also Risen. And I don't know if you're familiar with Risen, but Risen is it's an interesting series. It's by the makers of the Gothic series. And it's actually related to the Gothic series, but it's a separate timeline.
Okay.
And that was, like, Risen was a 2009 game, actually.
Sorry to interrupt, but I gotta restart Discord on my phone. I'll be right back.
We'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's what got me into it.
Okay. All right, that's neat. How do you think you are doing in your content creations?
Oh, like now?
Yes.
Well, I feel a little lethargic lately, and partly it's because of the games that I've chosen to entertain with, or the games I've chosen to stream. It seems like a lot of the ones I pick wind up being kind of like disaster pieces instead of masterpieces. Um, and then one of them most recently is Cyberpunk 2077. That was not an audience winner. The audience quickly lost interest in it because it's too bug ridden and with technical issues. And I've made the mistake of picking other big games and attempting like a long walkthrough. I mean, like a long series of streams, and I'm learning that that's not really what people want to be entertained with. Is these long games that drone on, unless it's a very memorable game like Skyrim, right, or Fallout 4. Or what I'm learning is Fallout 76. Like developers can pull it together and really polish their game up, and then suddenly people do like to watch streams of it. And a good example is Fallout 76.
That's what I have definitely noticed lately.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where the lethargic streaming is coming from lately. Is just me not picking the right things to entertain with.
I know that you edit and everything. What do you use for your editing programs?
Yeah, Premiere Pro. I have a Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. So I use Premiere Pro and a little bit of After Effects when necessary, and Photoshop for thumbnails.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have to do that. You do realize that any streams can stream for free, and anyone who uploads videos can upload videos for free using free tools.
Yes, indeed. Very true. Is there something different you would try in your content? I noticed that you did fitness vlogs and stuff for some time, and an actual IRL vlog and everything.
Yeah. So that's what I would do different, is definitely diversify and split into a variety show. I've discovered that, and if my gaming channel was working as a variety show, then anyone could do it. So I do highly recommend that, is to diversify your content. Like one day, maybe you're streaming Super Mario. What is that? Super Mario. What's the newest one?
Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey. And then the next day you're doing a video of how to cook a special recipe of mac and cheese. And then the day after that, it's a trip to an amusement park. And then the day after that is whatever.
Right.
Like a talk show or a podcast. See, that's a variety.
And here we are.
Then, yeah, there we go. And I kind of described some of the things that you did too. And see, like
I could tell.
Yeah, you're expanding into variety, which I think is a great idea. That's what I recommend for I can't imagine a case where that wouldn't work.
Right.
Unless you have like a channel where you do nothing but those mukbangs. I don't think they're even popular anymore. And then like 1 million of your subscribers are just there to watch you eat food, and then you suddenly do something different, like like how to clean a kitty litter box or something, and then you start losing a bunch of subs. Maybe that's not the best idea.
This propped up a question, if you don't mind me.
Yeah.
So here's something that I've noticed is that I've been trying to be more focused on the strategic side of things, like the algorithm and stuff like that. Because like when you're using your personal account or even your streamer account, after you have a footprint on the platforms, even if you are trying to discover something new, it's highly likely that the platform is going to suggest to you, even if you put it to high to low or low to high or whatnot, is going to suggest you things that are more towards you, like in terms of what they recommend.
Sort of like cookies?
So, kind of like cookies, but not necessarily. So, what I was wondering is, do you guys ever like create a blank account just to browse, not necessarily watch anybody, but just browse, and then go back to your normal account to watch that person that you found randomly? Or do you just do that all from your main account?
I do that from my main account.
My main.
Okay.
I'm gonna
'Cause
have to say
I've
my
been
main.
personally, I've been personally noticing a difference when I use versus my stalker. That's what I call it. I call it the stalker account. I'm not giving out the username or whatnot.
No, yeah,
it's
you're
just
good.
It's a random bunch of numbers. It's so that way I'm not suggested what I would actually watch on Stuffy Glitch. 'Cause I've been noticing the more that I've been the more I've been streaming, the more I've been interacting with certain content creators. I've been Twitch is automatically throwing me people that are under 1,000, automatically throwing me people that are anime inspired, anime VTubers, stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh.
And and with Stuffy Glitch, I'm stuck in a. These are the type of content creators you like. We're only going to show you this. So I was wondering if you guys like when you're trying to discover what's being quote unquote popular or something new to try, like do you go the extra mile and create a secondary account that is completely blank and try to go down the rabbit hole, or do you continue down the rabbit hole remaining?
Well, personally, for me, I always just use the search box to search exactly the kind of stuff that I want to watch. But most people, that's a good point. Most people don't do that. They just kind of surf through the recommended stuff.
Yeah, no, I go through a rabbit hole all the time because my curiosity kills my cat a lot.
Abby says hello to you guys.
Oh, hello, Abby.
She especially thinks Colby's good.
Aw.
Oh, my mic is muffled or something? Give me a second.
Oh, yeah. You could also, Sonic also has the ability to change volumes if he needs to.
Yeah, I changed him
There we
up
go.
to like about 102, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
This should be fine. I
Oh,
started
yeah.
to slouch. I started to slouch down because I'm like, oh, I don't have to be in front of my camera anymore. I can be comfortable.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
You got demon.
Yeah, unclick the belt. Oh. Yeah.
Ah, people.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
You didn't get to meet Samson earlier, Sonic.
See, like,
Aw,
that's
I'm
the one
sorry.
thing I love about being a VTuber. Like, y'all don't know if I'm pantless or topless or anything. Like,
Oh.
I could just be freeballing if I wanted to, but I'm not saying I am. I'm
No,
not
yeah.
saying
I'd
anything.
love
I'm
to
just
see
saying,
that.
like, y'all wouldn't know.
Of course you would, Haunted. Of course
But
you
it
would.
also goes the opposite way.
Oh,
Where
you would
sometimes you have
too.
to,
Don't be lying.
Yeah.
where you have to sometimes overdress, or makeup. Like there are
Yeah,
some
no,
days
yeah,
where the
fuck
lighting
that.
is so bad I have to be a ladybug.
Yeah. Sort of like putting on a CGI tracking. Is that what?
Yeah, basically, I take like one. and,
Seffi,
you know.
you broke up.
Uh-oh, breaking up. Yeah.
No, I'm not allowed to break up.
You
Oh no,
You
no,
are
no! He
going
was
in and
making a
out.
noise. He was making a sound effect.
Yeah.
Oh.
Making a sound. Yeah.
All I've been, I'm starting to do is just fill in eyebrows because my eyebrows are very light, and with the tracker, it's hard for it to track like my emotions when it's like when I'm sad or mad.
Right.
So it makes it a
Also
little bit more
another thing.
easier.
Okay, so here's another thing. If ever you want to get into VTubing,
Yep.
if you are a guy, all right, because most of the programs are built for girls. So a lot of the animations, a lot of the tracking stuff is built for girls because a lot of times girls end up getting more popularity, you know.
Yeah.
And especially in the anime genre. And if I don't know if you've ever looked at male VTubers, a lot of the male VTubers are very bland and plain. There are some that have like great personality, but their model doesn't look like eye-catching. Or if their model doesn't look eye-catching, they have a really great personality, and then vice versa, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more
It's
rare
easier for
compared to the
girls.
female.
Yeah, for the females, there's an old saying, sex sells. So,
Yes.
Yes.
But the worst part is when, like, for example, right? Let's say you have the personality, you have the cool model, but now you have to deal with another thing. It's meant to track girl faces for the most part because that's the people that use it the most, right? Those are the people that end up keeping it longer because they don't give up halfway. So, if ever you get into trying to use the VTubing program, forget glasses, forget facial hair and start to learn to put on makeup. I am not joking. It is that bad.
Seffi,
No.
do you really put makeup on?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's not what I was.
That.
That's not what I was laughing about. I just realized that Colby was pointing up. Colby, that's not a point up. That's a middle finger.
I wonder if he knows that.
Yeah, I was giving Harvey a hard time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, he's pointing up. No, wait, that's a middle finger. Oh my God, Colby, what have you done?
I started a war.
I actually want to try to make one of my animated wallpapers as my what is it, picture for Discord, but I don't know how that would work.
Either a lot of Photoshop, a lot of cubism, or a lot of patience. Usually all in one.
Meanwhile,
I have the last one, but the first two I'm going to be confused with. Because remember, I'm technologically challenged.
Yes, he was chatting about wearing makeup, Havan. Because they have CGI tracker things, which helps with their VTuber virtual tuber programs. So,
and the more contrast, the easier it is for the tracking.
Yep.
To pick
right.
up all the right movements.
Yep. So, back to some of the questions, and then we'll catch up on the roundtable questions here. Colby, have there been any faults along the way? If you're not comfortable, like I said, with these guys and everything, if you're not comfortable about talking about it, it's totally fine.
Oh yeah, no, you can ask me anything.
Okay, so have there been any faults along the way from the beginning of your path in content creation to now?
Yes, and most of them involve cyber stalking.
Oh boy.
You know, the more popular you get, the more trolls you start to attract, and eventually one of those trolls becomes a stalker, and like a cyber stalker, and it takes energy to quash a stalker, to legally quash a stalker.
Yes.
But my first, you might remember, my first one was just before Skyrim was released. There was a crazy idiot who not only stalked me, he copy struck one of my videos that was clearly mine illegally, and then he used the U.S. postal system, the U.S. Postal Service illegally to send me all these boxes of stuff. Like 25 boxes of junk. And then he got my phone number, he got my address, and obviously he got my address. Eventually he got busted by the feds.
Jesus.
That is so fucking
But
creepy.
it takes,
that is like my one worry.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But it takes energy to quash that. And
Yeah.
The Postmaster General, he had to get involved. FBI, cyber division, the regional office got involved. Yeah, so
I would be investing in a shotgun right about then.
Yeah, and
especially out in this wasteland.
the stalking actually happened 2 more times. Like a mega troll, mega stalker. But besides that, nothing is really that bad. That is the biggest issue. Like content. Content matches on YouTube, content matches on Twitch. That's the thing that we all deal with, right?
Right.
But the stalking that disrupts your actual life. Most of us don't deal with that until we get big enough. And I actually didn't think I was that big at the time. That was just before Skyrim, if you remember. And
right. I think I vaguely remember that, but I don't. I don't think I've even heard of that story. So
I hadn't even met you by then, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, and then
that was like what, 2011 or something, or
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2011 that happened.
Yeah.
And then
So I
and then
met
it
you
was
in 2013, so I didn't know you at
Oh,
that point.
yeah, that makes sense. And then most recently it happened over the last 2 years, and again the feds got involved twice, and they put an end to it.
Oh, and this person I knew, right?
Yeah, yeah, you know that one.
Yep.
It wasn't just me. I wasn't the only reason. He was just he shouldn't even be on the internet. He should be in a ward actually.
Mm.
But anyway,
Bonkers.
yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. I mean, and all we're trying to do is entertain people with games. It's like, is it? What the fuck?
It makes
I got-
plenty sense there. I mean, honestly, like I was saying with the community that I was in and everything, then I had my roommate, then I had some trolls and everything. I even forgot to mention the troll that there were some trolls that would come in and poke fun at Meg and everything, like, oh, because of her teeth and whatnot. Like, I don't
No, that is right out.
that
Damn, she's a cutie.
she
right?
is a
Don't let
cutie.
anybody
She's
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
exactly like
Oh,
they
no,
were.
it-
They like I showed one
no,
picture and they call her a goat and everything. It's like, really? Fuck you guys.
Don't ever let anyone tell you who to fall in love with.
Exactly.
Everyone's got
Exactly.
their true love.
Yes.
Don't judge. because
Anyone
it's
who
not your
does-
taste in person.
Yeah.
Anyone who
And
does
mine is
Sonic,
so
tell
soft,
them to fuck off.
and it's rectangular. and
Oh
it's
my God, Seve.
comfy. Wait, what? What? Sorry.
Here
What are
we
you
are
doing
being
over there?
serious, and then we hear good,
No.
good old
But-
sweet Seffi.
No, but
I'm sorry.
but
So,
no,
like,
she's
honestly, am
she-
I the only troll you actually like? Because I do troll you a lot.
no. You're not the only one.
No.
You're not the only one. There's plenty more. There's plenty more. Anyways, no,
There's
no.
Cobalt.
So she
Whoa.
so she has some.
Letting your hair down there, Colby.
So she had some. So she has some teeth that come out and everything. It's okay, and I find that as a beautiful flaw. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care. I mean, if she's taller than me or shorter than me, whatever. She's perfect the way she is, and so
Good man.
she.
Good man,
We had some
Sonic.
people. I had to ban like 8 people that night because they were saying, "Oh, goat girlfriend, goat face, goat face." It's like, you know what? Fuck off, all of you. It's
Probably
like,
the same person over and over.
yeah,
In fact-
I bet it was.
In fact, I even might take a guess as to who it was specifically.
Oh, this
but-
was like probably like 5 years ago.
Oh, I
something.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the one that had pissed me off by bringing her into into the conversation, he got wrecked hard by like telling me this on stream and everything, not by voice but by text and everything. Like, we queued him in a couple of times, and obviously I gave this person chances and everything because I'm that kind of guy. So he lost his
Honestly,
third
you shouldn't have
chance
given
right
him a
off the
chance.
bat. He lost his third chance right off the bat. And honestly, it was just, he came in and he's like, "Fuck you, man. No wonder you work at Walmart and your girlfriend looks like garbage and everything." It's like, yeah, no. Fuck you. You're done. Have fun, have fun getting spanked by your parents and everything, you little shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you don't come up to a streamer and say, "Oh, your girlfriend's ugly." It's like, you know what? Fuck you too. Like, that's how you get into fights and everything.
You know,
Right.
my mom
I'm not
always taught
I am
me-
I am not
The
one.
only thing the only thing I'd have to say about Meg is she's crafty. when we're playing Among Us.
Oh my God,
very,
she is.
very crafty.
Yeah, but meanwhile,
And that's not meant to be an insult. That's meant to be a compliment. She is crafty.
yeah. Meanwhile,
see,
she's like, so like I said, I don't care what she looks like and everything. If she has blonde hair, green hair, whatever, if her teeth are misformed or whatever, I don't care. I literally could not give a shit. But I mean, you don't go up to somebody and say, "Oh, your girlfriend's ugly." That's how you get socked in the face.
Right.
That is
Yeah,
literally
people
how you get
deserve
socked
to
in the
get
face.
face.
And I'm not saying that because of experience, no. But no, I have not. Mind
Yeah,
you,
experience.
mind you, folks, I have not gotten socked in the face because of that. I'm not that stupid.
Yes.
I actually have a brain.
Yes.
So yeah, don't you start. Don't you start.
Like, see, the thing is, like, my mama taught me if you got nothing nice to say, shut your fucking mouth and
Right.
don't bother commenting.
Exactly.
Like, literally, like, come on, people. Like, you're fucking adults. Think before you fucking speak, please.
Yeah, that was.
Like, you literally are doing insert foot mouth here.
Yep.
And basically, it's not your foot, it's the other person's foot because
Yeah.
they're gonna drop kick your fucking face.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's very unclassy in
Yes.
general. I mean, it makes
Honestly,
the
we're all-
person
we're all
dishing out the
adults
insults.
Yeah.
Unclassy is not even the
We're
word.
all
Like,
adults
like
here.
seriously.
Act like one.
Then you have like
What about
some, and then you have some people, like from the community that I was in, messaging me, off stream saying, "Oh, this person shouldn't be on. This person shouldn't be on with you." Blah blah blah. Like, don't let people control your streams. You stream however you like. This is your channel. And honestly, I honestly think they used me. I even told Colby this. I felt used in this
Yeah,
community.
yeah. And that was because YouTube is still kind of like the wild west of streaming. I mean, Twitch gets it right. You won't run into bizarre nonsense like that on Twitch. Even if you wind up joining a team, Twitch has teams. In
That's what I
fact,
noticed too.
I just got accepted into a team yesterday. But
Oh,
even so, they don't do anything like that. We're all meant to lift each other up, not to
Not to tear each
not
other
to dis-
down.
exactly.
not to discourage and dissuade. Yeah.
Right.
Me, like I said earlier, I just don't give a shit.
Right. All right. So on to the next question.
As for
I
me,
just-
Colby, after the bullshit I went through with
Mhm.
certain people that like to call me a pedophile just because they hate me,
Mhm.
good luck getting my love back.
Right. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Actually, quite a few of us have been. Yeah. That's like one of the ultimate insults. And people learn things about you, and they find out what boils your blood the most, and then they hammer. Well, the trolls will hammer it with you. Like let's say your mother passes away or something, and then and then they'll hammer you. Well, at least my mother is still alive. I mean, that's like the lowest of the low. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but that is the kind of thing, like what Havan Stevens said in the chat. Just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. It's
Right.
hard, but
Yeah,
with
and
practice.
the thing is, the little shits, just make video, make slander videos. I mean, like, what the fuck did I ever done
yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
earn that?
Oh yeah, that happened to you once.
That
Not
recently
once,
happened.
twice.
Oh,
times.
that sucks. Yeah.
I usually just tell them to go suck their dad's dick like they do every day.
Well,
Since
Okay,
they have so much
okay,
experience.
I need your training.
one
Why
thing
my
real quick.
training?
Yeah.
Zeph, you're too.
Yeah.
Talking about the whole trollers always trying to find that thing that breaks you, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The one thing that I enjoy out of my VTuber persona, because what I do is not necessarily, hey, I'm just gonna be me on stream. I have that persona that I put on.
Of course.
and that persona has a different personality slash like ambitions, and it's like I'm the actor for a character basically, and the character's on stream, so it works slightly different from your average streamer.
Oh yeah, right.
What I like to do from that is actually give things for my audience to actually like trigger, like for them to actually like, let's say Steffi Glitch, the character, doesn't like when you mention the fact that he has the female features, for example, right? Well, I will play on that and let them attack me on that, and giving them an easy target, basically, versus giving them an easy target that will actually offend me. And then I'll play along as if it offends me, but I won't go too far in, and I'll jump to next subject and find something else for them to target. So that way they're still interacting and they're still having fun and they're teasing me, but it's never gone to the point where it's like, you know, it never goes to the point where it's like, oh, you're a trashy human being, get the fuck off this planet.
Right.
You know, in either direction. You know?
I like that strategy. Give them something else to shoot at.
That doesn't necessarily hurt you, but it still can. But it's more like let's say you put on a character, but it's not like a full-on character. It's just still an extension of you. But like, let's say.
So improvising in a way.
No, don't say that. You know, yeah, kind of like it's like you know, like don't make me say this, or you better no, I don't like that. And they're going to do it. They're going to want to, because they want your reaction. They want to, because they subconsciously want to create that tiny little drama / tiny little discord, if you will.
Oh yeah, we would know.
And if
I see what you did there.
And if you give them genuine stuff that will actually hurt you, then they will abuse it. But if you give them things that don't actually offend you, but you can turn into a funny moment, then use that and thrive in that. It's called humiliation humor.
Right.
People usually attack you with things that they themselves are self-centered about.
Yeah, that perfect. I was actually going to mention that. Yep, their insecurities are what they attack you with. So they just reveal their own insecurities. When someone makes fun of my hair, well, gee, I wonder why they're making fun of it.
Right. Yeah.
I usually take everything as a compliment and tell them they need to try harder to insult me.
But
That's
as
another approach.
a
Honestly,
person
wish I-
who's sorry, go ahead, Ever.
I honestly wish I had bigger balls than the rest of you. I am too nice of a person and a pushover. Like, I genuinely want to help someone, and it usually comes back and bites me in the ass because the person takes it in the wrong way, and then they try to start shit, and I'm like, well,
Even though that you're lewd as hell.
Yep.
Yes, I can understand that 100% there, Ever.
Yeah, see, that's
100%.
I might be very lewd and very naughty and everything else like that, but I am
My type of girl.
genuinely probably the most
Technically, we're all naughty.
nicest, caring person you will ever fucking meet. Like, I take shit from everyone. Like, you literally can treat me like the lowest of low, and if I notice you need help, I will literally be there, and I will probably help you. That's just the kind of person
Unless
I am.
Unless they treat you like a piece of shit.
No.
Oh,
that's
no.
the worst part.
No, I have been treated like shit and helped someone out, and I still go back and help them.
Yeah, that was me with my roommate. And then
That
after the last straw and everything, it was just like, you know what, I'm done with him. Done.
Because I
Done.
never learned my
Done.
lesson, and I think of it as,
Yeah,
well,
Ever,
if I ever need
that was
help,
me
then
with
they can
my
help me.
so-called old friends.
Mm-hmm.
Never going back to them, and I don't want to.
No, I wouldn't blame you there. All right, so on to the next question. While I'm mixing up my lemonade, Colby, when you are streaming, how long does it take for you to set up for a show?
Oh, good question. It actually takes, and this explains why I'm always late getting everything started. It takes a good half an hour for me. and I often don't start until 10 minutes before the stream starts. So then I'm still tinkering around.
Well, I mean,
with,
you can
well,
tinkle.
actually tinkling also, which is something I'm supposed to do before I press start. But yeah,
I've learned that the
yeah,
hard way.
tinkering around with everything that wasn't ready, like including getting my laptop ready, so I can see the chat. Getting the camera's white balance all just right, because it's just little things like that add up, and then getting the starting soon page up and running.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my own custom page for that yet, so I just have text on OBS. It's just a little bit of everything, and then I always pick some background music that's pertinent to what I'm streaming to get started.
Mm-hmm.
The first 6 minutes, so I have to do that, and then sometimes I forget to pick the music beforehand. It's just so it's a good 30 minutes to do all that.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, I always do a speed test also beforehand. I do a kind of what you did earlier, a task manager check, make sure everything's okay, which it always is on this brand new gaming rig.
I mean, it's a brand new gaming rig.
In fact, I practically stopped looking at it because it's my utilization is hardly ever more than 6%, even when I'm streaming. But yeah, that's 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Wow.
How long did you already answer? How long it takes you, or did other people answer?
Sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes me like 10. Shunkin in the chat says it takes me 10 minutes since most of my presets are fine and dandy like sour candy. I have no idea upon ESO 6 there, Havan, so I really don't know.
I just put 100 down on 2023.
All right, yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm getting a new computer soon, Sonic. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I am still looking forward to using my brand new laptop very soon. Yeah, you remember the one that I was showing on Instagram? Sonic?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my dad's.
Okay. All right. So, we're gonna go back around, starting off with Brooke and everything.
Let's
this
go
is
down
a quick.
the line. That would be easier, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going Brooke, Seffi, Colby, Ever, then Salty.
It's my turn again.
Whee!
Wait.
I'm so good.
All right.
That is like so totally awesome.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So.
I'm actually a YouTuber.
Oh my gosh. All right. Here's the upcoming question. What are the special things you do on video and or stream? Do you do lights? Do you do emotes?
That depends. It depends on what you mean by special.
Like, do you do special effects or anything like that, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, for editing wise.
Yeah, anything. As a content creator in general.
Yeah. I mean, and it's actually good. It's actually good that you brought up like emojis, because I actually do now make my own emojis.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you check on my Discord, there's like I made now. Sonic, that I have this other name called the Chaosian Empire.
Yes.
Yes. And if for anyone who doesn't know what the Chaosian Empire is, it's actually it's kind of like my own community name. For my community members, say like you're part of my Chaosian Empire. You guys are now like Chaosians.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
And it it is pronounced Piasian because there's a lot of moments that people like mispronouncing the like Chaosian
Chaosian. Oh, we're going Sean
or
Connery here.
Or Cardassian.
Sean Connery.
Kardashian.
May
Nice.
he rest in peace.
Yeah. Sonic,
Yes,
if you
indeed.
don't mind, I can show you the emojis in chit chat.
Yeah, if we'll take a look at that another time, but
Now, for me, I don't have anything special. I'm very minimal.
I
In
mean,
fact, right.
I can send you the I can send you the I can send you one of the images in your DMs and
yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Colby, you were saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I actually don't do anything special right now because I'm in an Airbnb, so I don't have any special gaming setup right now.
Oh,
Like
I see.
my gaming space.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Seffi, do you do anything special on your streams, videos, lights, emotes? What do you do?
So it's a lot of puppeteering. So depending on the space that I'm in, I'll do different actions.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep it on a specific theme. So like, I'm supposed to be a glitch that's stuck in time. So I'll jump between something that's very retro, kind of like 80s synth vibe, and then go something super futuristic like Ghost in the Shell vibe.
Ah, okay.
So I'll always jump between the two, or have a mix match of both.
Mm-hmm.
And I try. What I try to do is try to make the. So this was a lot of research. So the reason why I have my because I wanted something that would pop, but not necessarily be aggressive. Something to be neutral, while at the same time being relatable. So I put a lot of my fashion design skills into play here, because I went to school for fashion.
Okay.
And so I was using a lot of color theory and basically anything that's eye catching. So when you look at it, immediately you go, oh, I want to look at that. What's going on? There's something moving there. There's something going on here. And it might be very there might be a lot of stimuli going on, but I also try to make it so it's easy to focus on one point. So even if there's a lot going on, if you don't want to focus on the text that's being displayed, you don't necessarily have to look at it. It can blend in through your peripheral vision. If that makes sense. So I try to make sure that it's still eye catching because I'm still trying to gain that viewer attention because I'm still growing. I'm still small. And so my objective is to make sure that people keep watching. So I'll keep on changing up the channel rewards so that way they always can interact. They can always find something to do. I'll make sure that I'll have the little avatars that you added as well. Something that always gives them something to do than just sit there and watch me play a video game. Because I want it to be more like we're all sitting in the same room and we're couch gaming and we're having a good laugh while playing a game versus, oh, you get to watch me, but here you can have a controller, but it's not plugged in. I don't like that feel, and there's a lot of streamers that do that, and I wanted more we're all hanging out, we're all having a cold one, and we're just geeking over a game,
like shooting the shit and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And so it's been a lot of research in the different colors, the different psychology behind it, the subconscious. And it's like, there's a lot of research that
if you ever want to geek over something there, Colby, I'm your man for you. I like how the whole room just went dead silent.
Well, I was just listening to Seffi, and I just realized I don't know your channel. I have no idea how to find your channel because it's not connected in Discord.
It actually is now, but it's the same username.
Okay.
I should be the only Seffi glitch that you.
You know, I actually finally figured out how how to fix that on mine.
Yeah.
Because it used. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I actually had my current channel isn't my first channel. Sonic knows this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the same assholes that used me made me delete it. The first
Okay.
one. Because of their trolling and hatred of me. They wanted me gone.
Well, you're not gone, are you?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Just go like, ha! Insert double middle fingers and tongue.
Well, thankfully for because if you're talking about like having an issue connecting a new Twitch account to an existing Discord, I don't have to deal with that issue because whenever I create a new quote unquote persona online, I start from scratch. So I create a new Discord. I create
That's
a
what
new.
that's what I did. I started fresh, and plus from deleting that first channel, I actually purged a lot of haters from it.
Anyways, moving on. We're gonna ask Ever, what are the special things that you do on stream?
I have no clue.
Well, that's
It's
an
like,
easy
I
answer.
did this.
Okay.
The special things I do on stream.
Yeah. Like, what are your funky quirks that you like to do on stream?
Ada.
Yeah, that's one.
Bouncing up and down, making my poopies jiggle.
Okay, now she's flustered.
Best part.
And picking on Sephi and making him flustered.
Well, Steffi, you're her favorite boy toy.
Yep.
I wouldn't use those words.
Well, then again, you were saying cream pie over and over and over again.
I was talking about the cookies.
Good point.
See, I gave you something
even
to attack
use
me
the
with.
word cream pie to begin with, anyway. So
That's the point. This is me pointing out that it's an easy attack. It doesn't offend me. I find it funny.
Yeah.
But
See,
I know you do.
see, when I attack him, he doesn't take it offensive because he knows I'm just joking around with him and I'm not being serious.
It should
That's
be
the
like
same
that
with me
with
and
everybody. Yeah.
So
It's the
'cause,
same with
we
me
have
and
that,
Sonic.
Yep.
We have that brother and sister relationship basically.
Sonic's like the big brother I never had or wanted.
I
You always
see.
always wanted the brother so you can pick on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically me.
Oh, brother.
I hear the disdain in his voice.
So, Haunted, I know that you probably don't do anything special on video or stream, if I'm correct.
If you count banging my head against the wall after losing a couple of matches of a game, then
Yeah,
no.
I wouldn't honestly count that. That's just
I made my
That's
head
just
bleed
pure anger.
once.
I could not get a brother, so I settled for a slow. Oh, thanks, dumb Brian. Freaking wise ass. Alright.
He only does it out of love.
Alright.
Actually, I do cough a lot, and you've heard it. And it sounds like a friggin' squeak toy at times.
It's
And,
Wheezy from Toy Story 2.
I'll usually sometimes, but I rarely do this. I'll usually say like, oh, I shouldn't have swallowed that toy. So many wrong things come out of that, but
Yup. I can't.
I'll sometimes totally talk like this.
Fun times are.
Hey, is Sonic here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
I was going to suggest mentioning some statistics about Twitch, if you're interested.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, if you want to enlighten us with that before I go for the next question here, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
by,
yeah. Well,
by all means, go right
yeah,
ahead.
it's up to you. I didn't want to interrupt your questions. I thought,
no, no. I'm sure Sonic would be fine with it, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely okay with it.
yeah,
We've
it
all
started.
interrupted someone at some
Yeah.
point, so it's not.
Yeah, that's kind of our fault. Sorry.
Now,
So
now.
here's what it started with my question of, well, how many Twitch partners are there? And then of course the other question was, how many affiliates are there?
Mm.
And instead of guessing, I did research. So the closest figure I could come up with was way back from 2017, which is it's over 3 years ago. So they had, in 2017, there were 27,000 partnered streamers on Twitch.
Wow.
And then there were
God.
there were 150,000 affiliates on Twitch, of which like Sonic and, well, I think besides Sonic and me, there's a few others that are also affiliate, right? I think Sephi, you're an affiliate too.
Sephi, Ever, and I think maybe Brooke?
Oh yeah. And that was 3 years ago. So I would bet that may have doubled by now. So there could be as much as 300,000 affiliate streamers and maybe
Holy
over
shit.
50,000 partners now.
Holy
Mm.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was I thought the number of partners was in just the thousands or something, but no, it's definitely in the tens of thousands.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
What is going on over there?
Yeah, something weird. But yeah, that I just thought I'd mention that.
Is someone getting strangled there?
No.
Oh, and the total number of broadcasters.
If you're talking about me, I'm coughing my lungs out right now.
Oh, that was.
No.
Never mind.
I'm trying to muffle the mic as much as possible when I do it.
There
so
should be a mute
that's
button
why
on your
I'm-
phone.
And then the
Yeah.
number of total monthly broadcasters is well over 2 million. So that's all of the broadcasters who pressed play in 1 month. It's well over 2 million per month, which is a lot more than I thought. It doesn't seem like there's that many people watching people on Twitch, but I guess there are.
Holy
Is that just
holy
this year
shitballs.
alone?
No,
Or
that was 3 years ago.
Oh,
These
3
metrics
years
are
ago?
all from, so all we can do is just kind of extrapolate and assume that Twitch has grown, which it has. Twitch has definitely grown.
Oh
year over
yeah,
year.
definitely.
I'm thinking on switching to Twitch. Good idea or no?
Yeah,
Depends
yeah.
on how
Very
you approach it.
well. If
It
you're
depends on how you
streaming,
approach it.
I mean, it's totally up to you. There,
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
It really depends on how you approach Twitch. Because if you approach it in the idea of like people are gonna come to you,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely need to think otherwise. It's a lot of it's not necessarily networking, but like it's more what I've learned, and this is gonna sound very, very, very and like without heart, but I'm just breaking it down to its truest form
Mm-hmm.
because
Go
I
ahead.
make the rule no follow for follow, only follow those that you appreciate. Okay,
Exactly.
that's up front. That's up front.
Yeah,
That's even on you. That's even on YouTube with me.
Same.
Yeah.
But then
same. I mean,
on top of that,
I mean-
since it's hang on. I'm only looking for people that are either slightly under me or slightly above me in my numbers.
Mm.
Let's say I have 150 followers. I'm somebody that's at 75, or I'm gonna look at somebody that's 220. At most and at least, I will check them out, and I will usually sort by least viewers at the current that they're streaming, so that way I'm never getting like the 4K, the 5K followers, basically.
Mm.
And I
Mhm.
try to interact on a one-to-one basis with them in their stream, and not necessarily mention the fact that I stream and like, go come check me out, yo, I'm a streamer too. I usually go along the lines of like if they have an issue on stream, I'll point it out. I'll be like, hey, you might want to try this. I'm not trying to backseat, but this is a tip that I know.
Right.
Mhm.
Or I'll interact them and try to get to know them, not necessarily on a personal level, but on a streamer etiquette level, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And And then what I'll do is essentially you're basically making friends at this point. And then what you'll do
I got
is
plenty. I got plenty of friends. I got you guys.
Mm-hmm.
well, no. It's not just your like the whole point of Twitch is this is gonna sound very mean as well, but everybody is using everybody to essentially get to know more people. You know, it's not in the sense of, oh, I'm going on Twitch to get more followers. That's not the mindset. That's not the mindset at all.
No.
It's literally to get to know more people. Because what you want to do is basically make friends. You want to make friends with your viewers.
Yes.
Once you hit a certain point where you can just sit in front of a screen with a model that's barely moving, and you can literally just look left and right and get 25,000 subs out of nowhere, there's no point for me. There's no point in streaming at that. And the main reason why is because my point of view is to interact with people, to get to know people, to basically like kind of like be a friend that they don't have, be a friend that they want to have, you know, when you can. Not necessarily like if you get a DM it's kind of awkward and you don't want to respond, that's one thing, but more like, you know, if they pop in, like make sure that they stay, you know, you interact with them and you try to like be on a friendly level, but you do the same when you go into somebody else's stream. And if you make a friend with the streamer in question, it's highly likely that they're going to come to you and hang out with you too.
Right. Without forcing it too.
Yeah,
like
no,
you
no,
can't
there's
really
no
force it or fast track it either.
No, yeah.
It's like an online bar.
Yes, very much so.
That's all you gotta say. It's like an online bar.
Yep.
I don't know how to I don't know how to put the words together to make it sound very like, you know, without I don't know how to put it together without making it sound like, oh, I'm using these people to gain more following. No, that's not what I'm doing.
No.
My goal is to meet people.
Exactly.
So the only way to meet people is to meet one person and then meet their friends group and then meet the people in their friends group and then meet those people's friends group. That's the way that you want to do it.
And there's actually some tools that just make it easy. I mean, the obvious tool is raiding, right? We raid, we tend to raid each other, and that is like a way to cross pollinate.
I have never been raided, not once.
Well, are you on Twitch?
No, I'm.
There's no
raiding
on YouTube.
I'm strictly YouTube at the moment, but I'm thinking on switching to Twitch. That's
I know. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Is that there's no particular reason not to. In fact, streaming generally belongs on Twitch, in my opinion, and uploading generally belongs on YouTube. And that's exactly what I'm switching to this year. But yeah, I love these. Not only is there rating, but there's what are they're called, like streaks? Not streaks. That's Snapchat.
Hype trains.
What? Say that again. No, hype trains. Yeah, streaks.
What is a hype train? I've yet to.
Oh yeah, somebody explain it.
One thing I've yet to learn.
So basically, a hype train is something that's created by the chat. You can enable that in your settings. However, it's a trigger. So if, for example, let's say somebody starts to like gift 5 subs, right? A hype train begins, and the whole concept is that there's a specific amount of levels, right? First level is 5 subs. Boom, you're hype train level 1, and the whole point is the higher the level, the more subs or the more follows and interactions. So it can be subs, it could be channel points, it could be bits, it could be shares, it could be lurks, it could be anything, as long as your stream is getting interaction. Boom, it triggers a hype train, basically not necessarily forcing but encouraging your audience to share the stream, like going like, yeah, let's go, this is the streamer, you know. Now I don't use that tool because I feel like I'm in a safe community where we basically piggyback off of each other in a playful way. And the reason why I said I stream in multiple time zones is literally because of the fact is that our community that we're currently in is so big that it's around the globe. So I could be streaming at 2 a.m. and then raid somebody that just started streaming and ends their stream somewhere around 4 a.m., right? and then they raid somebody that's just starting their stream at around 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and it keeps on going, and then I could be raided by somebody in that loop later down the line when I start streaming again the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Got it.
And
Yeah,
so
Hmm.
the only issue with raids though is when you're trying to become partner, that's the issue. So
Mm.
when you're trying to grow and trying to establish a community, raids are great. You hit like 2-3K, that's great. However, once you start wanting to do partnerships, that's a different story.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if you want to become partner, your average viewers is not from other people. It has to be average viewers from your channel alone.
Right. Right.
Mm. And
Yeah,
I
raids,
noticed.
raid people don't count, right? Or raid balls or raid
Exactly.
balls don't count.
And it's funny now that you
Uh,
mention that, because I actually took a deeper look into the big stream that we had about a few weeks ago, and it was like it didn't even count the other eyeballs that we had. Like, we had up to 100 freaking eyeballs over in the chat and everything. It was just crazy.
There's a chance that Twitch realized that maybe like 5 to 6% of it was lurkers,
Yes,
so it didn't count in your
I like-
analytics.
that makes sense.
I like what Dunn Brian is saying about me right now. Haunted is the best bad influence ever. You're damn right. You're
Well,
damn right. You're damn right I am.
all right.
Let me tell you something. As much as my mouth runs with bad words, I actually, when we're babysitting 2 little kids, I actually tried to hold my tongue on that. Because I don't want to be a bad influence on that person.
No, that makes sense.
Well, I should hope so.
I should hope so.
Now, you little Timmy, you need to fucking do your
One of-
job.
One of them,
Do your
I'd say
goddamn math.
I'd say it's
Don't
about
forget to
like
wipe your ass.
it's like 5 or 6, and he saw me playing GTA 5, and he asked, "Hey, can I play it too?" I'm like, "No, you're rated M game. Here, and I bought like 1 or 2 Lego games for him to play that he really liked.
Oh, that was nice.
So
That was
whenever he
nice.
comes over, he just plays one of the Lego games.
All right, on to the second to last question here, because we're getting close towards 1 a.m. over here on the East Coast. Mind you, I don't mind if I go over 1 o'clock and everything. I'm totally fine with it, but I've had a long day.
You and me both, partner.
All right, so we're gonna round table it again. Brooke, and this is for everybody, but any advice you have from your perspective? If you have any advice, what do you have from your perspective?
Honestly, from my own personal experience, just if you want to be a creator like us, or any type of creator that you want to do, that's totally up to you, for you to decide. Consider asking yourself this: what type of creator do I want to aspire towards? Like for me personally, like after starting my relationship with Anna, my girlfriend, I now realize that I need to do better as a person and a creator altogether. So because I want to make a better future for both me and her. And
Mm.
so
Awesome.
yeah, she means the
Awesome.
world to me. So you see, I also have the same love and respect for my community. So I want to do better for them. So if you want to do this, I suggest you do it from the heart
Mm. There you go. Seffi, how about
and
you?
be proud and
Oh.
enjoy what you do and inspire others to do the
Ah,
same.
all
Make
right.
something good out of it.
For me,
Uh,
I'm going to keep it super simple.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out why you want to stream. And then if the answer is, I want to stream to make money, I want to stream because I want this to be my job, I want to stream because I want to be successful, then don't stream.
Yeah, those are all the wrong answers.
Exactly. And we've seen what happened with that, right, Colby?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, good luck with that.
If you think that mentality, you're not gonna grow. You're just not gonna grow.
Nope.
Because what
Mm,
you're just not. It's a fact. Because if you go in the mindset like, oh, people are gonna come to me, they're going to love me. I have a great personality. My stream is the best stream
yeah,
in the world.
that's not the
Why
reality.
is and then go back and go like, why isn't anybody actually like paying attention? I'm the best. No, you
No.
always want to improve. You always want to try that one new thing, that one little like overlay, or that one little element that makes you proud, like Brooke said, or you know, or it's more the mentality. I'm here to have a great time. I'm here to basically hang out with people. That's the mentality.
Yep.
For YouTube, my advice is to basically be persistent as fuck. That's it. Like, be persistent as fuck. It's not gonna come quickly. It's not gonna come first channel. Come at all.
Right.
Just be persistent as fuck. If it's what you want to do, then just do it.
Hmm. Alrighty. Colby, how about you? Do you have any advice you'd like to give off?
Yeah, it's pretty simple too. For your question was, do you have advice for people that are getting started, right?
Well, I mean, it could be from your perspective, but yeah, we can go with that.
Okay. For people getting started, or for people who've been streaming for a little while and want to really take it up a notch, I would say stream for your own pleasure. And that way, with that mentality, you'll attract or you'll assemble an audience. And think of it that way. You're not creating a community. The community's already there. You're just assembling an audience from that community. And I think as far as doing it for yourself, by doing that, you don't you're not disappointed at all. Like maybe it's taking you longer to grow than you wanted, to grow your own audience. Well, if you're just doing it for your own pleasure, then first of all, you should grow because people will naturally resonate with that. Or you'll resonate with other people who like you streaming what you like to stream
Mm-hmm.
or doing whatever you like to do. And I think that's the right recipe.
I see. All right, that's a pretty good perspective there. That's a pretty good advice from perspective there. I can totally agree with that. Seffi, I can totally agree with you on yours. I mean, persistent or not, I honestly do what I can with that, but I'll share my advice out in just a little bit after you guys are finished. Ever, do you have any advice that you'd like to hand off?
Yes. So basically, also going off of Seffi's, if you are part of Twitch, don't be afraid to, join a community, reach out to people, for help.
Mm-hmm.
if you think about it, you know, if you can join a community, make friends with people, essentially you're becoming a part of a family. And when you're a part of a family, they help you out. So like if you're going through tough times and you honestly, you know, you need help, just don't be afraid to speak out and, you know, reach out for someone's help, because 9 times out of 10, if you're part of a community that's willing to support you and help you out, you will have all the support and all the love that you can find, you know, with them, that can help you grow as a streamer, whether or not, you know, you're open to it, whether you're scared or anything. It's a big step to take, you know. And that's the one thing like I've learned from. If I need help, I ask for Seffi, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because like I'm so comfortable with him, I know I can go to him, but I have my community backing me up that I know that will help me.
Mm.
If I can't ever go to Seffi because he's either busy or he's doing something else
Or sleeping.
I
or sleeping.
No, I'm still
I should
here.
be I should be doing that soon.
Same here. Same. Hmm.
Approaching the
All right.
28 hours.
Who says I'm sleeping?
That. We weren't saying you were sleeping there, Brooke. Anyways,
Okay. Just making sure.
yes. All right. Haunted. Any advice?
I would have to say, don't take any negative comments so seriously.
Hmm.
Think of it as a compliment and tell them to try harder to insult you or try harder to put you down. And 10 out of 1, they cannot do it.
Okay. All right. So, advice from my perspective, personal opinion, like, honestly, when you start what, where? 0, right? So, you know, yeah, you may not get noticed. Yeah, you may not get
I'm here no night.
oh, Digi puppy. Is that the dog that you were trying to show me earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Samson.
Okay. Such a cutie.
This is the one that barks at nothing at 6 in the morning.
Oh, that makes sense. So basic, honest opinion for advice when you start off. Yeah, you're not really gonna have many people watching you at first, and it's kind of a crummy feeling, and I get it. But as you grow and as you navigate with the communities, as you navigate with the territory and get a little bit more familiar with it, you begin to grow even more. However, for small streamers and everything, if your view count says like maybe 2-3 people and your friends have like 25, 27, I mean, be proud. I mean, there's no need for jealousy, there's no need for anything like that, but you have 2 to 3 people that are watching you and you're making their day. They're taking the time out of their day to come over and see you. So, you know, don't get upset that your friend has more viewers than you. I mean, there's luck somewheres, but I mean, you just try your best. That's all you can do is try your best and do what you can. But in my perspective, from how I see it, if I have like 2 or 3 people or whatever, I know I'm entertaining somebody and I'm making their day just by chatting and, you know, just narrating or telling a story or whatever. And it's
He's
something
falling
that
asleep on my leg.
but yeah, don't be discouraged and everything. It does take time to grow. I know it may
Sorry.
seem like forever when you're growing and stuff, but I mean, it takes time. I know. Brooke knows, Colby knows, Seffi knows, Ever knows, Haunted knows.
Don't I know?
Yeah, like Zach knows, Shunkin would know. Let's see who else. Ben would know if he does content creation. I don't know if he does, but I mean, still, like, all of you guys would know. We all had to start somewhere. Don't take it as a pain in the butt, but I mean, yeah, it's a little discouraging, but you'll get there. Relax. Take time. You'll get there.
All right, you big lug. Time for bed. Time for bed for you. Falling asleep on me here, literally.
Another thing, if you go back to the jealousy part, right?
Yes.
If you're jealous of your that gets more views than you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it from this perspective. They're probably jealous of somebody else that has more views than they do, and then that person that they're jealous of has more views, and etc. and etc. and etc.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a high chance that even if you only have 2 views and your friend has, but they're going to look at somebody that has 100 people that are watching, and they want to have that, and that's totally fine. But you don't need to let it get to you, because everybody's thinking that way. It's the same thing for art, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you say, oh, I can draw, but I mean my art is shit. I like your art because you do it better, right? And I'm jealous of that art. Like, same concept. That the person that you're jealous of is probably jealous of somebody else. That's even out of their league.
So it's a continuing train.
And somebody's even jealous of your work as well. So even if you have 2 viewers, there's some people that don't have any viewers for hours on hours on end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a returning circle.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that are so big that they're like, man, I wish I only had a certain amount. Because they want to have that interaction, that one-to-one connection like that they did when they started out. That wholesome, connection.
Yeah. All right. So, last question for the night. And I was thinking of another panel where we talk about travels, but I mean, that won't be for a while. That won't be for a little while. Favorite equipment piece. What is your favorite equipment piece? And if you want to be specific with the technical name or whatever, be my guest. Brooke, what's your favorite equipment piece for your work?
My favorite equipment piece?
Yes.
I would definitely have to say.
Ooh.
My laptop,
Okay.
because one, I can take it anywhere I want. It's portable. It's basically all I have right now, so I love it. I can be able to work when I'm on the go. Just something very, very, very useful that I could be happy with. Honestly.
So your
And
laptop.
Yeah.
Laptop is your favorite piece of equipment.
Yeah, out of my entire equipment for now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll definitely get around to having myself a brand new PC
Right.
once the renovations on my house is done.
There you go. All right.
Oh yeah, forward to that.
Seffi, what is your favorite piece of equipment? And I think I know where this is gonna go.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm going to say something controversial, because my favorite piece of equipment is not something material.
Oh.
It's a tool, but it's not something that I can physically touch. For me, it's my problem solving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I use that as a tool, my problem solving. And I use that a bit too much, whether that's for me or for other people. and I consider it as a tool because I use it on a daily basis for everything I do.
That
Whether
makes
that
sense.
whether that be for my streaming, my any type of content creation, whether that be art, or whether that be video editing, whether that be streaming, or even like video game design and what. When it comes down to it, my favorite tool of equipment, or whatever you want to call it, is my ability to do problems.
Yeah,
Because
that's pretty
it doesn't
unique.
because and here's why. It doesn't matter if I have a decent PC. At some point, my PC is going to break down. It's not going to be the best equipment. My microphone will be good now, but it might not be good later. My tool that will always be there for me is my ability to problem solve and be like, okay, my computer's not good enough. What can I do to fix it right now?
Well, that was basically me earlier. But hey, shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. All right, Colby, what is your favorite piece of equipment for content creation?
Oh, content creation. Yeah, that would be the oh my bod addressable dildo. No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me?
I like where that was going.
Hey, I can relate to that, Colby.
Oh my lord.
No, I don't have an addressable dildo. But what I do have is a Samsung Galaxy S20, which is a probably, well, it was the most powerful phone on the market when I grabbed it, and it's still a monster. And I take it with me everywhere. I use it more than my gaming rig. So,
oh wow.
And it's got 512 gigs of storage. So pretty much most of my personal stuff is backed up on here. And, I watch streams on this more than I watch on the gaming rig. And I tweet, I do Discord more. I do everything more on this cell phone than my damn gaming rig, except playing games.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It is a very useful tool. It is a very, very useful tool right there. Especially with mobile devices where you're trying to keep in contact with social media and everything. So that makes plenty sense right there. Makes plenty sense right there. So yeah. All right. Ever, what is your favorite piece of equipment that you use?
In all honesty, it's the same thing for me. It's not something I can, hold in my hand. My favorite tool is honestly my character.
Ah, okay.
And the reason why I say my character, because if I didn't have my character, I wouldn't be able to open up as much as I am able to with my character. I'm presenting myself with a different persona than I normally would myself.
Okay.
Yes, I am a bit shy still, but I am more open with my character than I am with myself as a human being. So.
All right. You're being more yourself as your character. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
Okay.
So, because people can't really judge me on based on how I look as a person. More they would base on how my character looks. In all honesty, if you don't like how my character looks, well, fuck off. I don't give a shit. I like my character, and that's all that matters. I don't give two shits whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Amen to that, sister.
All right. Haunted, how about you? What's your favorite piece of equipment?
My head.
Well, all right. That's good enough. Yeah.
Excuse me, what was that?
I said my head.
Giggity. Giggity.
The other, not that one.
I know.
It's quite useful as well. But no, the ability to whatever game I'm playing to think as fast as I can in whatever situation I'm in. In that game. That comes from years of playing like RPGs and faster paced games. I can analyze and try to pick up is really quick on what to do.
see.
That's how I'm able to actually, if you know how Zeldin is on Smash Brothers, he's really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to pick up his fight pattern.
I
like
see.
the third time we fought
Mm-hmm.
off screen.
Makes sense.
So,
All right. Favorite piece of equipment for me. Oh, geez, where do I begin?
how about the
That's a tough
beginning?
question.
That's a good place to start.
Oh man.
The beginning. That's a good place to start.
Go home, you're drunk.
Oh boy.
No, Nightbot's a little turd sometimes, so Ben's okay to say that. yeah. Nightbot's had a little bit of drinky drink after hearing what we've had to say tonight. Favorite piece of equipment, I would have to say, would honestly be my Blue Yeti.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is like an inexpensive studio grade mic, in my opinion, and
It sounds great.
yeah, it's incredible because like I can do 4 different modes on it. I was able to stream with it through the PlayStation 4 and everything. Like all I just had to do was click the button off, click the button on just to mute it. And so I now have it on a boom arm that I got off of Amazon, and it works amazing. I did have to replace it, my first Yeti, because the power cord port was the needles or the pins inside were bent. So I sent in a claim to Blue, and they were like, all right, yeah, we'll send you one. Just ship this one over, and we'll zip you a new one. So they were very kind and everything. That
Yeah, not once tacos.
yeah, yes. We have a taco alert thing with Nightbot, but honestly, the studio grade mic, like for less than $200. Less than $200, you could get a very good mic and everything. And during the summertime, if I had my headphones plugged into this and I had the windows open, I could literally hear a car from a fourth of a mile away on the dirt road. That is how good this frickin' thing picks up, because not only A, do I live on a dirt road, but B, I live in a valley as well. Well,
Sonic.
on top of a hill, but you can
Lucky
hear
bastard.
like the traffic through the valleys and everything up this way. So
I have a question then for you, Sonic.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Was your washer machine going a minute ago?
Why, what makes you say that?
I heard washing machine sounds in the background.
Oh, like some clanking or whatever?
No, I heard the swooshing of the water.
No, I have
Could
a
have been a sound effect.
oh,
on
like
your sound.
this.
No. I mean, I literally heard. It was a washing machine. I'm being dead honest. I know what a wash. I sleep next to a washing machine. It's across my room in the other room. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
was,
don't have a
washing
washing machine in
machine.
my. So I don't have a washing machine in my room. I have it down in my
Oh.
basement. So
that was probably me. My room is right next to the washing machine, and it was going off. So you probably heard it from me.
Yep, probably then.
probably did.
Pick that up.
Like if you heard the water or something like this.
No, it was a dead on washing machine. sound.
Oh, okay. All right, cause
Yeah,
I have bottled water that I shake for my lemonade that I have over here. So that's what I thought you were meaning.
Yeah, that was me ever.
Okay.
I was like, oh
wearing
my
I
god,
was
who's
wearing,
got the good mic? I can pick up your washing machine.
I use a Arctic headset,
Okay.
and it is a lot better than the crap I've had over the years. I mean, I just
Alright.
got this like last year, and it still sounds like it's brand new.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I'm currently
So
using a
it's-
mic.
Oh, what kind of
Yeah,
mic
it's
are you
probably-
using, Seffi?
Oh, okay. So I used to use a blue snowball, a blue snowball ice.
Oh, that's
And it
what I
was
got right
good.
here.
It was good, but I don't like it. I don't like it for the simple reason was that I paid somewhere around 60 to 70 euros, which is about like almost $80.
Mm.
And it wasn't as crisp, and it had very little options. Granted, it had four different microphones, so you could get different. It could pick up 3D sound, But-
Jesus Christ.
but you couldn't actually like program that.
The cat in this room sneezed and scared the living piss out of me.
Yeah. So what
Um,
kind of mic are you running now?
Now I'm using a brand called G Lab.
Oh,
And it's supposed to be like a competitor, like a budget competitor to like the Yeti brand. So they have an entry model, they have a mid-range model, and then they have their pro model. I'm currently using their pro model, and it
Nice.
has a total of 7 microphones built in.
Holy shit.
So it can do ASMR, it can do surround sound, it can do forward and back, so you can do a podcast.
You said J Lab or G Lab?
J, as in like the letter J. and then
Okay. Oh, those. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm currently loving it for the simple fact that it has that option, and I can
Nice.
toggle it with a switch.
Mhm.
versus
No,
having
I'm
to
just
open
waiting
a
for
program.
Colby. No, just for.
Brooke, you're
'Cause
getting
I-
sleepy.
'Cause
I know.
I've used
I know,
a
I
Yeti
am
before,
too.
and I felt like it was overpriced. That's my personal opinion.
Mhm.
I can be wrong. That's fine.
That's okay.
And then the Snowball was overhyped. Like, yes, it was plug and play, but it was overhyped in my opinion, especially for the price that I paid for it. And then I went back to like those cheapo, like I'm gonna pay $40 for a mic, end of story.
Mm-hmm.
And then I recently grabbed this one because that $40 mic died.
Well, talk about great
Um,
timing.
Unfortunately, in Discord, I can't actually show the quality of it because something through the settings of Discord likes to fuck with it, and so it's mono sound and certain frequencies are not going by,
Right.
which fucking sucks because this is a really good microphone.
I like how he
Listen.
used a lot of emphasis on the word "fuck it."
No, it really is. For me, it's my bet. And I've tested a fucking shit ton of microphones,
Oh, damn.
standalone and built in.
Wow. All right. So,
So what's the last question?
well, the favorite equipment piece was the last
that,
question.
that was the last one. And I will have to abandon this foolish quest pretty soon.
That's fine.
Do we maybe have any questions for each other?
Well, that would take forever if we
Yeah,
do that.
But that could be the next podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah.
You better give me the
somebody-
heads up on that.
Somebody gave
Discord.
me a good
Mm.
question, and this question has been bothering me since I've heard it. And
All
who knows
right.
who asked this question? If
What?
geologists decided that they made it a fact that ice is a type of rock, does that mean water is molten rock?
Oh, dear Lord. All right, folks.
Who the hell told you that?
Oh, Sonic,
Ice-
I do have a question for you.
All right.
What about hand type?
Ice is a crystal, not a rock.
I'll get
What
with
is a
you
crystal?
upon that question in a bit, Brooke. All right. So, all right, folks. So, special thanks to our friends here this evening. Thank you so much for coming in. We had Brooke, Seffi, Colby, Ever, Salty. We had Cobalt on for a little bit, and we also, well, had me.
Did you say salty?
Colby. So I had Brooke, Seffi, Colby, Ever,
There we go.
Salty, and then Cobalt.
I am not.
You're so full of shit. So, guys, thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. I'll get right back with you here in just a little bit. All right, so guys, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you all had a great night. I know you guys can't really see me. Hang on a second. I'm gonna fix that right now. So there we go. Hi, how you doing? It's about 1:15 in the morning over here, so I am so. First off, sorry about the multiple links and everything. Of course, OBS had to fuck me over and everything. Like, god damn it. It's like, no, not okay. Anyways, so, we'll be back tomorrow night over on Twitch. We're going to be rocking and rolling some more City Skylines. So that'll be starting up at 8 p.m. tomorrow night over on Twitch. And then we will also be back on Sunday, also on Twitch, with more City Skylines. So definitely keep tuned for that. Later on next week, we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I might do some GTA. I don't know just yet, but I will keep you guys up to date upon that. So, other streams ahead, I don't know just yet, but as always, keep tuned. You guys know where to find me over on social media, right up here at the top. I'm on Facebook. God, I can't point. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All at Soniks0731. But again, guys, this has been a fun panel. Thank you all so much for coming in. As always, you guys know how I end it here. Take care. Stay safe. Much love to all of you. And we will see you all tomorrow night on Twitch. Thanks for watching.